College football day. Jack Cohn's going to get his first start for the Badgers in place of Hornibrook. May still try to redshirt Cohn. Michigan State's got a world of injury issues, including center Matt Allen, who's now said not going to play. Scott playing for the first time. Now, I'm leading the Superdog, but PETA has opened an investigation for the cruelty we inflicted on our Superdogs last week. All lost by at least 20 points.
Embarrassing.
That's it.
Embarrassing week.
LC's doing that on purpose. We got to get going.
Yeah,
here.
no, but listen, I got Navy, Notre Dame.
No, you got Kentucky here, right?
No, that's not my
I think I got Kentucky. I'll start it. I'll start it.
Yeah.
I got Kentucky and Missouri.
You guys are off. Both
I
of you
got
picked
Kentucky, Missouri.
Both of you do.
Des didn't know he had Kentucky, Missouri.
Oh, Navy.
Oh, man. You got Kentucky, Missouri. I got
Change it on the fly.
All right.
I got Kentucky as well, Des. I'll just echo your sentiments there. I think this team, they're 12th. They're getting 7 points. Terry Wilson's going to have to make some plays. If he doesn't, Gunnar Holt will get a chance to throw it around. Kentucky feels disrespected. They go on the road and get it done.
I got the Air Force Academy, 9-point underdog at home against Boise State. The Air Force has won the last 2 times they played the Broncos at home. Upset Air Force. Come on, boys. We can get one. I got to get a win.
You got no shot.
No choice.
I'm with Herb Street there.
I got you an upset here. The nation's longest losing streak belongs to UTEP. They take on UAB at home. UTEP's been close for the last 4 games and getting 16 in the Sun Bowl.
Wow.
I'm going with Kai Loxley in the Miners. Alabama offensive coordinator Mike Loxley.
That's a good call.
Going to go watch his son play.
Wow.
UTEP.
Okay.
I like the mojo there with Locks. I like that.
He's way ahead of him.
I know, right? He could take chances
He can
now.
take chances.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Take a look at our Saturday selections brought to you by Chevrolet. At least I know which game I'm going with. You guys back and forth.
Not you guys. Not you guys, brother.
I think Des had it and Kirk tried to copy it. Our celebrity guest standing. Drew Bledsoe had a great performance in Pullman last week to be able to step forward and take the lead, and now Evander Holyfield will try to knock him out of that spot. I heard you played a little defensive back in your day.
Well, I did.
But you just wanted to hit guys instead of cover them, right?
Well, I was better than hitting people.
All right, let's get this thing started and make a few picks with the champ here. His son, of course, a great running back for the Dogs. You mentioned maybe you wanted to switch this to your Superdog, Notre Dame and Navy.
I tell you what, I think it's going to be I think Notre Dame's going to win. I got Notre Dame. I think it's going to be a little closer than people think, especially in the first half, just because of the way Navy plays offense, ball control offense. So I got Notre Dame.
Well, I go Notre Dame as well.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, the church is more important than the service academy. I go Notre Dame cover.
Notre Dame. I want to give you a chance here. Do you want this as your Superdog?
No.
I don't want you to be able to pick one of them. Who is your Superdog?
We'll stay even.
Was Kentucky? All right.
If you win, I win.
Okay, I got you. I'm going Notre Dame here, and normally Navy could give Notre Dame a scare, not this year. Just Navy not having a great year. Notre Dame's on a mission. Give me the Irish on that long trip out west.
All right, USF is undefeated. Ed Oliver, game time decision. USF.
I'm concerned with Ed Oliver being a game time decision, so I'm gonna go USF in a close one. Hopefully, they're on the collision course with UCF.
I'm going to go with Houston because I'm from Houston.
Oh, there you
I
go.
forgot that.
That's a good reason, champ. Any reason you want is good enough. Houston, cover.
I'm with you.
Any reason you want.
Houston scoring some points,
Oh, yeah.
man. The quarterback's doing a really good job, and Major Applewhite has his team scoring. I think it's a shootout, but I think Houston wins.
All right, in the ACC, North Carolina State bouncing back from that game against Clemson. They've got Cuse.
I don't think so. I'm gonna go with Syracuse. I flipped the coin in the office and came up Syracuse. I'm going Syracuse.
North Carolina.
North Carolina State.
Huh?
All right,
Go
with the Wolfpack there.
Huh?
Okay.
Can I say not so fast to the champ?
Yeah.
Not so fast, champ. I got Syracuse.
You got Syracuse? I'll give you a not so fast. I'm going with Des. I got NC State. Last week was a tough game for them, and the way they played against Clemson. Look for them to bounce back. Dave Doran is a great coach. I think he'll have them ready defensively. I'm going with the Wolfpack.
All right, getting that bar working on the bottom. Technical issue, crack staff working on it. So listen closely. Clemson, Florida State.
Clemson. I think Clemson's too much offense. I like what Trevor Lawrence is doing right now. I do think they'll be competitive, but I got Clemson.
So it's back.
Clemson.
All right, Clemson, but 16 is too many points.
Yeah.
The nose cover.
I'm with you, man. This Florida State defense, has what it takes to be competitive. They're going to play spirited. Problem is, as Dad said earlier, that offensive line is an issue. It's a mismatch against that Clemson front. So Florida State hangs around with Francois making a play or two, but give me Clemson.
Hey, look at that picture behind you.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun
you.
one. That's UCF.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
fun
yeah.
guys. They're fun. We like them a lot. They're good guys.
They got jokes.
Yeah, they got jokes.
They got jokes.
They got jokes.
Purdue and Michigan State coming up in 2 minutes.
Oh, man. I got Purdue. You know, this team is riding high off of the win a week ago against Ohio State. But they got a lot of talent. So I got Purdue going up to East Lansing and beating Michigan State.
I go with Purdue as well.
Yeah, Purdue.
That's a good pick, champ. Good pick. Purdue's still flowing. Purdue upset.
This makes me nervous when we go 4 across, but
Yeah,
I'm doing it. Purdue's been, not just last week, but Purdue's been getting better and better. Started 0-3, won 4 in a row, offense and defense on the road in East Lansing, and that quarterback, David Blau, gets it done.
Purdue is in it for the Big Ten West.
They are.
So, too, are Northwestern and Wisconsin. This is a huge game. Told you a minute ago, no Hornibrook. Going to be Jack Cohn first start for the Badgers. They've had trouble in Evanston. What do you say? At least
Without
playing close
Hornibrook,
games.
I got to go with Northwestern. I think Northwestern's a team, too, that's getting better and better, too. I think they may challenge Notre Dame down the road. So I got Northwestern.
I got Northwestern as well.
Okay. You're
Wisconsin.
locked in with Dez here.
Wisconsin, they're tough, Northwestern at home. Wisconsin, no cover.
My man Todd Deutsch is out of the East Coast, and he tells me that Jack Cohn is the real deal. And he's going to get an opportunity. That was for him. Okay. He's the real deal, and I think he's going to get an opportunity to make some plays. I think Wisconsin wins, even though Hornibrook's out. Real deal.
You just can't be tossing that around when the champ's
I
up there.
know.
I'm just saying.
Champ.
Jack Cohn, good. Real deal right here.
Yeah.
Iowa, Penn State.
You know what? I like Iowa's defense. I think Iowa's defense is going to shut down Trace McSorley in that running game. So I got Iowa winning a dogfight against Penn State.
I'm going to go with Penn State.
Really?
Oh,
well,
man.
okay, champ. All right.
Not so fast, champ. Not so fast. Iowa, upset.
You're going Iowa. All right, let's keep this thing on the tracks here.
Too
I'm
late
going to
for
go.
that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm going to go Penn State because they're playing at home, and I think because of Trace McSorley. I love.
You like Trace McSorley.
I sure
Not
do.
so
Yeah.
fast.
I don't have play calling, man.
All right, Texas Tech and Iowa State. Both teams have a mathematical shot finishing in the top 2, getting the Big 12 championship game.
They say the Red Raiders are playing better on defense right now. I like Brock Purdy. I like the Cyclones in a close one.
Iowa State.
Like Iowa State, too. Home, big joy.
That's a great pick, champ. Way to go, Iowa State. It's homecoming for them. Iowa State.
I'm
Great
going.
pick,
I'm
champ.
going Iowa State at home. Give me Texas Tech.
Really?
No.
You
Wow.
go Red Raiders, huh?
No.
You know, hey, they let you down the last time you picked them.
Yeah.
All right, Herbie's not picking this one, Texas, Oklahoma State, because he's calling the game. So we'll go ahead and tell who's going to win, Longhorns on the road tonight or the Pokes?
That's a tough one. I think I'm going Longhorns. You know, I think I'm going Longhorns. I think Shane Buechele's going to come in and play well for him.
I take Texas.
Like Texas?
Hey, nice pick. Texas. Champ says Texas. I'm saying Texas.
All right, I'm heading over there right after.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I can't.
I know.
Give him
I
a
know.
kilo, and he didn't have to pick.
Yeah.
I stole all Herbie's information earlier on the SC Arizona State game, just to remind you, no JT Daniels at quarterback. Who wins it?
This is I'm going to go Arizona State. I think USC starting the 3rd-string quarterback. They've really been struggling offensively. I'm going with Arizona State in a very close matchup, though.
USC.
USC, you go Trojans, okay.
Let's give him a not so fast, my friend. Not so fast from the champ and I. Southern California.
I'm with USC too.
Yeah? Wow.
They're not having a great year. They're down to their 3rd quarterback, but Arizona State's not doing a whole lot right now
No, they're
either
not.
offensively. So I'll go with it. If SC wins this game, real strong chance of being 8-3 when they play Notre Dame at the end of the year.
That'd be great.
Can Washington State follow up and beat Stanford on the road?
Yeah, I do. I think they will. I think just their passing game is so prolific that they're going to score a lot of points against Stanford. Then they're going to have a gimpy running game, Stanford. So I like Washington State big over Stanford.
I like Washington State as well.
And let me tell you, whoever gave you the information is giving you right information.
Yeah, he's going to be the top of the leaderboard.
Washington State, an upset.
Yeah, it's an upset.
It's
You
an
know,
upset.
You had all those numbers, how impressive
An
Washington
upset.
State has been, and
Upset.
yet they, after a big win last week against Oregon, They're an underdog.
Yes, sir.
On the road against Stanford. I'm with you guys. I think Washington State quarterback play will be the difference, and Stanford's struggling to run the ball and play well against the pass. So I think the Cougs get it done.
All right, Texas A&M's on the road to Mississippi State. Bulldogs going to play both quarterbacks, Fitzgerald and Keaton Thompson. Who wins it?
Yeah, they have to, because without that, they're one-dimensional with Nick Fitzgerald as the quarterback. But I like the Aggies. I like Texas A&M. I like Kellen Mond, Trevion Williams. They have a big game, so I'm going with the Aggies.
I'm going with Texas.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Win there.
Okay, good
The
pick.
guy knows what he's talking about. I'm
pick,
telling
Jim.
you. Texas A&M in an upset again. On the road.
I'm going to say A&M not only wins today, but they're not going to lose another game the rest of the year.
Yeah, right.
I think A&M with Jimbo Fisher, Kellen Mond, defense. I'm shocked A&M's an underdog.
Underdog.
Those guys know what they're talking about. I'm going A&M.
Yeah, got LSU,
Yeah.
so you just called the LSU win, too.
Yeah.
What about Kentucky and Missouri?
You know what? I like this Kentucky ball club, but Drew Lock is an NFL quarterback. I think that they're going to win. It's going to be a close game, but I like Missouri at home.
I like Missouri as well.
And Missouri
Upset.
gave the Dogs a little trouble, didn't it? For a
Not
little while.
so fast, my friend. Not so fast. Missouri, because they're on home. That's it.
You're going with Missouri? I'm
Yes,
going to go.
sir.
I'm going to go with Kentucky.
Ah,
I'm
good.
Yeah, that's one of those things down there at the bottom, huh?
I feel good about that 3.
Yeah.
And they only won blue.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm going
Perfect.
Kentucky to get it done.
Oh, Bear talked about it, though. All
know.
those trends going with number 12 going on the road and still being that underdog, but the game everyone's waiting for here in Jacksonville. Georgia and Florida. They call it a party, but Isaac Naughter from the Dogs said it best. They don't like us, and we don't like them. That's what you want. A little hate, a lot of disdain, and huge stakes for both teams.
Florida-Georgia is always such a big game. You're talking about adjoining states, so much history in the game.
Ultimately, it's a chance to get bragging rights over a team that we have to play and recruit against.
Both teams want to win, so it gets a little bit chippy. The stadium is awesome to see. It's kind of split down the middle, red and blue.
It's always between two really good football teams, so it'll be a dogfight, but our team's excited for that.
Usually the team that wins this rivalry wins the SEC East.
Keep playoff hopes alive and SEC championships hopes alive.
It's what you dream of as a little kid, so just to be able to play in it's surreal and really exciting.
All right, you feeling the Gators? It's time to let the big dog eat, Desmond.
RD, I tell you what, Georgia went down to Baton Rouge. They got their butts kicked, but they had a week to try to fix their issues. They know where their weaknesses are. I think Justin Fields is going to play some today. I think they're going to fix their weaknesses. Close game. I got the Georgia Bulldogs over the Florida Gators.
He's got Georgia. Kirk, who do you have?
I think a lot of people are down on Georgia because of what happened in Death Valley with the way their offense played. It reminds me a lot of last year when Georgia struggled at Jordan-Hare, bounced back 2 weeks later and looked like a different team. I think it's Jake Fromm is the story today. I think they get aggressive offensively, make plays against that great Gator defense. Georgia knocks off the Florida Gators.
Got two Georgias and Champ with your son being the leading rusher. You don't dare go against the Dogs, do you?
Well, no, it's Georgia. It's Georgia's real deal.
Yeah.
Georgia's a real deal.
Great pick, Champ. Great pick. Gentlemen, I have a problem today.
Uh-oh.
I'm 0-5 anytime I put the Bulldog head on.
That's
Sweetheart, you know how hard it is for me to put a Gator head on.
Oh, do I? You've done it, though, over the years.
I live in Orlando, Florida,
Yeah, that's true.
not Orlando, Georgia. Give me that Gator head.
Oh, wow.
Haven't seen this in a while. Haven't seen this thing. I'm glad it's still out there. Yeah.
That had to come out since the Tebow era.
Wipe the dust off of this thing.
LC goes with the Gator head.
Okay.
Thanks to
All right,
Evander
then.
Holyfield. Best of luck to you, Evander, and your son Elijah today. Getting set for a full day of college football. We'll take you to the Big Ten, the banks of the Red Sea to Purdue and Michigan State and Mark Jones.
It gives him the nose.